Okay, so everyone is talking about making money with AI. The hype is, well, it's completely off the charts, right? But if we look past all the buzzwords and the get rich quick stuff, what's the actual plan? What's the real actionable blueprint? Well, let's dive in and build one.
But first, we gotta get grounded with a dose of reality. This quote here, it's from a Reddit user who actually tried 10 different income streams, and it just hits on a crucial truth. Real passive income, that only comes after a massive amount of active upfront work. The whole dream of just pressing a button and watching money roll in, it's just that, a dream.
So, if it's not about finding some magic button, where is the real, sustainable opportunity with AI? Look, it's not about a random list of side hustles. It's about having a strategic path, a progressive journey that takes you from earning your very first dollar all the way to building a scalable business. And that's exactly what we're going to map out today.
Let's start at level 1. This is the most accessible entry point for pretty much anyone. The idea here is simple. Use AI as your super assistant. You're not trying to replace your skills, you're augmenting them, making you way faster and better at what you already do. Think of it like this. You're taking existing freelance services, work that people are already paying good money for, and you're using AI to basically turbocharge your workflow. This is, hands down, the quickest way to go from zero to earning real money, because the demand is already out there waiting for you. And what's really cool is just how practical these examples are. Say you're a copywriter. You can use AI to blast out initial drafts, which means you can take on way more clients. And we're not talking small change. Professional copywriters can charge upwards of $250 an hour. AI helps you deliver that value, but faster. Or you could offer AI video editing, automating all the tedious cuts, or generate podcast show notes. Things that used to take hours can now be done in a fraction of the time. And this slide just breaks it down perfectly, the old way versus the new way. AI basically becomes your rough draft generator. It does like 80% of the grunt work, the initial research, the basic structure. But you, the human, you provide the critical 20%. That's the big idea, the creative hook, the emotional touch, the final polish. So the key thing to get is this. AI doesn't replace your expertise, it frees you up to focus on the highest value parts of the job. Okay, so once you've got that down, you can start building towards level 2, using AI as your own creative factory. This is where we make that huge shift from trading your time for money, like in freelancing, to creating assets that you can sell over and over and over again. Right, so here, the goal is all about scale. Instead of serving one client at a time, you're using AI to create products, digital or even physical, that can be sold to thousands of people at the same time. You build it once, and it just keeps working for you, generating income. And the possibilities here are just exploding. You can use tools like Midjourney to create entire coloring books and then sell them on Amazon KDP. It's a print-on-demand model, which means you have zero upfront inventory costs. It's pretty amazing. You could also generate unique stock images, sell custom AI art, or even get this, sell the high-quality prompts you create on special marketplaces. But one of the most powerful examples of level 2 is YouTube automation. Let's zero in on the finance niche for a sec. Why finance? Well, because the CPMs, that's what advertisers pay per 1,000 views, can go through the roof, sometimes as high as $70. And the results? They can be absolutely staggering. Some of the top faceless channels in the finance space are estimated to be pulling in around 25 grand a month. And here's the kicker. They're not doing anything super complex. They're just using simple, AI-assisted animations and stock footage to explain stuff clearly. It just goes to show you don't need complexity, you need clarity. And hey, it's not just finance. This model works across tons of different niches. History channels can rake in $30,000 a month, space channels around $21,000, and even something super specific like Ghibli-style relaxation videos can generate $14,000 a month. The common thread here is high engagement powered by really compelling AI-assisted visuals. All right, this brings us to the most advanced stage, level 3, AI as the business engine. This is for the true entrepreneurs out there, the ones who want to go beyond just selling products and start building entire automated systems. At this level, AI isn't just a tool you're using anymore. It's the fundamental engine that actually powers your business. You're literally building a machine where AI handles the core operations, which allows for just incredible scale with very little human intervention. A perfect example of this is an AI-powered niche website.
You pick a topic you're passionate about, you use AI to generate dozens of article drafts, and then, just like we talked about in level 1, you come in and add your unique human expertise, your voice, to make it truly valuable. Then you monetize it with affiliate links. Boom! It becomes a real asset that generates income long after you've done the initial work.
Or we could get even more sophisticated. Let's talk about knowledge-based AI chatbots. Imagine creating a chatbot that's trained specifically on a unique set of data, like, say, legal documents or coaching materials, and then selling access to its specialized knowledge. And you've got multiple ways to make money from it. You could do a freemium model to get a ton of users in the door, you could do a subscription model for that sweet, predictable recurring revenue, or even a pay-per-use model for really high-value queries. This isn't just a tool. It's a full-fledged software-as-a-service business. And the possibilities at level 3 just keep expanding. You could start an agency that builds these automations for other businesses. You could sell pre-built AI agent workflows. Or you could do something called vibe prototyping, which is just a cool way of saying you rapidly launch simple AI products to test if people want them before you invest a ton of money. It's all about finding new ways to use AI to solve real problems. Now, all of these levels, the assistant, the factory, and the engine, they're all building toward one ultimate goal. This is the master strategy that ties everything together. It's called the ownership play. This quote from that same Reddit source is just the perfect summary of this entire journey. It's not about juggling a million different things. It's about a super focused 3-step process. And notice what comes first. What's number 1? Build an audience. That is the foundation of absolutely everything. And if you want to see a masterclass in what this looks like at the highest level, you just have to look at Kevin Hart. His company, Heartbeat, recently launched a FAST channel. That's a free ad-supported streaming TV channel. This is the ultimate example of owning not just your content, but owning your distribution. And here's the brilliant part. Heartbeat isn't spending millions buying ads on other people's platforms. Nope, they're leveraging their existing 5 million plus YouTube subscribers to drive instant viewers to their own channel. See? They built the audience first, now they're building an entire ecosystem around it, completely sidestepping the gatekeepers and creating a media empire. And this is what brings our whole blueprint full circle. You start at level 1, using AI to make your first dollar as a freelancer. You scale up to level 2, creating products. You build systems in level 3. But all along the way, you are building your audience. And that is what ultimately allows you to make the ownership play and build your very own ecosystem. So in the end, AI isn't the business model itself, it's the leverage. It's this incredible, unprecedented force that makes building these kinds of businesses more accessible than ever before. So the only real question left is, what empire will you build?